SEBI chief is under the scanner. Hindenburg Research put out a fresh report and they're targeting the Adani Group yet again. Hindenburg Research on 10th August have made serious charges regarding the involvement, as they're alleging, of the SEBI chairperson and her husband in an offshore fund, which allegedly received investments from the Adani Group. SEBI has refuted the allegations in their statement and has said that the probe charges against Adani Group and that appropriate action has already been taken as per SEBI laws. SEBI has further gone on to say that the chief, Madhabi Puribash, has made time-to-time disclosures of relevant matters in the public domain as well as recuse herself in matters involving conflict of interest. Meanwhile, opposition has alleged that the integrity of the SEBI has been compromised. And why hasn't the SEBI chief resigned yet?
A very serious allegation against the Adani Group was illegal share ownership and price manipulation using offshore funds. It has now emerged that SEBI chairwoman Madhavi Puch and her husband had an interest in one of those funds. The savings of millions of Indians, hard-earned, honestly earned savings, are at risk. It is therefore imperative that this matter is investigated. Retail investors, honest investors, pensioners have three questions. The first, why has Chairperson Madhavi Puch not resigned? Second, God forbid something were to go wrong and investors were to lose their money. Who is responsible? Is the Prime Minister of India responsible? Is Madhavi Puch responsible? Or is Mr. Adani responsible? And finally, the Supreme Court has been looking at this matter. New allegations have emerged, very serious, explosive allegations have emerged. Is the Supreme Court going to look at this matter suo motu again? Slowly becoming crystal clear why Prime Minister Modi is against a joint parliamentary committee looking into this matter.
तो ये अब स्पष्ट हो गया है कि जो खुद चेयरपर्सन है सेबी की, उनका भी नाम अभी शामिल हुआ है। सामने खबर आ रही है किस तरीके से क्विड प्रो को हुआ है। तो इससे और भी हम मांग कर रहे हैं कि इन्वेस्टिगेशन होना चाहिए, फ्री एंड फेयर इन्वेस्टिगेशन होना चाहिए, और ख़ास करके जो ये पूरा मोडस ऑपरेंडाई है कि सेबी शांत रहा, सेबी ने ठीक से इन्वेस्टिगेशन नहीं की, अडानी समूह को लेकर कैसे उनका इनडायरेक्ट वहाँ पे इंटरेस्ट थे, तो ये जो इंटरेस्ट लिंक्ड हैं, जो क्विड को प्रो कोट है, उसकी जांच होनी चाहिए, उसका इन्वेस्टिगेशन होना चाहिए।
रिपोर्ट इज कंप्लीटली डैम स्क्विड, मैंने कहा ट्वीट किया है, इट्स अ डैम स्क्विड. It's completely useless. And they made a big show 2 days before they've announced India something big is coming. And this is all trying to rattle and spook the stock market. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to create a panic in the stock market in advance. Actually, there is nothing. There is no new material against Adani. What he has said in his first report, he has repeated something. But there's nothing new.
इसके बारे में जो कहा गया है उस पर तो वो लोग जो जिसके बारे में कहा गया है वो लोग जवाब देंगे, लेकिन मैं इतना कह सकता हूं कि यह कांग्रेस और ये सभी लोग ये किसी प्रकार से भी भारत की साख को कम करने की लगातार ये षड्यंत्र और कोशिश यह सब लोग करते रहते हैं। मैं मानता हूं बाकी जिस पर कहा गया है वो लोग अपने समय पर जो जवाब देना होगा वो देंगे, लेकिन कोई भी परिस्थिति हो, कभी भी आपने देखिए जब भारत आगे तेजी के साथ बढ़ रहा है तो भारत की साख को विश्व पटल पर हमेशा नीचे करने का एक साजिश और षड्यंत्र विपक्ष के द्वारा निरंतर चलता रहता है।
So remember, amid all of this, these are serious charges that have come in, and previously as well, Hindenburg, remember, had put forth a statement and a report with regard to the Adani Group, but this time with a clear reference coming into SEBI, saying that it is because they had an offshore fund where that money was, and it was connected then eventually to the Adani Group. And these are, remember, serious charges coming in, but to that, SEBI has given out a statement saying that regular disclosures has been made. And therefore, now Madhabi Puri is facing those charges. But we'll get you how showdown also has erupted. Remember, while it is on one side the research, on another, it has become a full-blown political showdown because the Congress party leading and other opposition leaders are saying that, like they had mentioned earlier as well, that this has been happening. And why do you think this is important? Is because, remember, this is the Securities and Exchange Board of India. It's a regulatory body for securities and commodity market in India. It also comes under the administrative domain of the Ministry of Finance. And therefore, perhaps it's very significant that all is laid to rest in this. Piyush Mishra is joining me for the latest on this. Piyush, of course, while this is about finances and if there was any sort of illegal offshore funding that was involved here, but what happens when we talk about the political showdown? Because remember, previously also the Congress party had targeted the BJP. What and why are they saying it this time too?
Well, Pooja, if you talk about this entire matter, remember that the political war of words have already begun. The Congress party, TMC and various other opposition political parties are demanding JPC probe into the entire matter, and they're also seeking resignation of a SEBI chairwoman. What we're also learning is that the BJP has responded back by saying that the opposition is now trying to get in touch with their foreign friends to create economic chaos in the country. So, war of words are taking place in this entire matter, but one thing is very much clear that the opposition is further going to up the ante against the government and will continue to mount pressure over the government. The biggest statement which has been made by the opposition side is from the Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition, where he has requested people not to invest in Indian stock market, following which we are also seeing how BJP is slamming him. We'll have to wait and watch how it is going to further escalate. But yes, after the allegations, Hindenburg 2.0 reports, political firestorm are now taking place on this entire matter.
Keep tracking all the latest on this, Piyush, precisely because it's going to lead to a full-blown political showdown as well. So take a look. If you're wondering what is the Hindenburg research saying this time and what is the reaction to it from the Adani Group, from the SEBI as well, here's what the whole controversy really is about.
On Saturday, US-based short seller firm Hindenburg Research released a new report targeting the Adani Group. The report claims that SEBI chairperson Madhavi Puri Butch and her husband had a stake in offshore entities allegedly involved in the Adani money siphoning scandal. The Hindenburg report reveals that Butch and her husband opened an account with IPE Plus Fund 1 on June 5, 2015 in Singapore. This fund is reportedly registered in Mauritius, a known tax haven, and was established by an Adani director through India Infoline. In March 2017, Dhaval Butch, SEBI chief's husband, contacted the Mauritius fund requesting to be the sole authorized person to operate the accounts. This request was made weeks before Madhavi Butch's appointment as SEBI chairperson. The report estimates the couple's net worth at $10 million. However, SEBI chief and her husband junked claims, calling it a retaliatory response by Hindenburg to undermine credibility of SEBI and a character assassination for SEBI's enforcement action and show cause notice. The Adani Group rejected latest Hindenburg allegations as malicious and manipulative. They described the claims as recycled and discredited, already dismissed by the Supreme Court in January 2024. These revelations have intensified the political debate. The opposition alleged that SEBI is complicit with the Adani Group and demanded a joint parliamentary committee investigation.
The savings of millions of Indians, hard-earned, honestly earned savings, are at risk. It is therefore imperative that this matter is investigated. Why is Chairperson Madhavi Butch not resign? Second, God forbid something were to go wrong and investors were to lose their money. Who is responsible? Is the Prime Minister of India responsible? Is Madhavi Butch responsible? Or is Mr. Adani responsible?
सेबी सुप्रीम कोर्ट में कह रहा है कि हम ऐसे जुड़े 13 मामलों की जांच कर रहे हैं और ये कर रहे हैं वो कर रहे हैं और बाद में कह रहे हैं हमें पता नहीं है कि कहां तक ये जांच जाएगी। ये एक दिशाहीन जांच है। हुजूर कुछ गड़बड़ी तो हुई है, लेकिन हम बता नहीं सकते गड़बड़ी किसने की है।
On the other hand, the BJP has accused the Congress of creating economic anarchy in India.
विदेशी कंपनियों से कांग्रेस का रिश्ता पुराना है, इसलिए भारत के हर आर्थिक संस्थान पर लगाना निशाना है और इसके द्वारा किसको फायदा पहुंचाना है, ये भारत की प्रबुद्ध जनता को निश्चित रूप से समझ में आना है.
By attacking the independent regulator SEBI and by casting aspersions on the chairman of SEBI, I don't think this foreign bank is attempting to do anything but create more chaos and more destabilize the Indian economy and the Indian markets.
Earlier, the Supreme Court upheld SEBI's investigation into charges of share price manipulation against the Adani Group, initially raised by Hindenburg Research. Bureau Report, India Today.